Yeah. Oh my goodness. And I almost forgot their famous hunting trips. Him and Bob Curry, sometimes with Vernon, they would take these hunting trips every hunting season, right? They would start gearing up for this hunting trip. They'd be out there buying all their groceries, because they didn't just go hunting today. They had to go somewhere, and they took that Shasta trailer and they was gone for a week. There's a picture on one of these boards that says, "Welcome hunters," and Guy and Bob, right? Because they knew they weren't really there to hunt. Man, all the Vienna sausages and cupcakes and candies and everything else they packed in that trailer, I'm surprised they could even tow it, right? And I don't know if they did any hunting, because they never really brought back a deer. Every now and again, one of them would get a deer, but I figured that was an accident. Those famous hunting trip. And he would get so mad because he would have all this chocolate pudding and vanilla pudding and whatnot. He'd like, "Oh man, could I have a pudding?" "No, that's for my hunting trip." Well, who's going to eat it? Me and Bob. Yeah, I don't think it was much about hunting. I think it was more about forging bonds and relationships away from civilization and families and other interruptions. They were forging bonds. They were making relationships with each other. It's important. We moved to Front Royal to the unfinished house in the summer of '77. We worked hard to get it livable addition before school started that year. They continued to live in that house until I think about 2015, when they sold the place and moved to Winchester. Todd can testify also that Dad had a detective's instinct. Now this is a funny story. I can remember one time when we were kids, and he made us both stand up so he could sniff the couch cushions that we had been sitting in, because somebody was letting stinkers while the football game was on, and nobody would own up to it. I ain't kidding you. That's how, he's a detective. I'll figure it out. Let me sniff the seat. Like it. Oh my goodness. That was my dad. Oh, sniff the seat. Find the culprit. I think it was Todd. I can't remember.